Well, hello my friends. We're going to be using today a Gemini Nativity Scene Cut and Emboss folder. It's going to be my first time, so we'll see how this goes. So no guarantees, but we're going to go for it. And let's start. So what I wanted to do, this is the packaging from the embossing folder, just in case you want to know. This is the something what I want to try making. This is what they have on the packaging, so we'll see. I bought these Sheena markers. They're glitter pens, or sparkle pens is what they call them. These are also sold by Crafter's Companion, and we're going to be using more than one pack. So the colors I'm going to be using, this one is a pink breeze, then this one is a chilled ocean, and then I also got the iced denim, and then the yellow one is the sunshine yellow. So we're gonna work with these and see how it goes. So I'm gonna try blending them and do that kind of thing. So this is a watercolor paper. I cut it, it was 9 by 6 is what I have here, but I don't need the 9. I just wanted to make sure I have extra room, so if the edges are not fully covered, it won't look weird. And also, because I'm gonna make a dome shape card, I wanted to make sure I have enough room to work with that too. So we're gonna trim it a little bit later, but for now this is what we have. So we're gonna start with the coloring because of the markers. I'm gonna try to do a watercolor thing. They are brand new, so I just got them. I'm gonna remove these little rings off of them, twist them on all the way, that way it pokes it through, and then so this is way darker than I was expecting. Okay, so let's try and see if they can blend with the water. So we're gonna try this. I don't know if it works that way, but I'm gonna try doing that. So I got, this is my water brush. So I got a little bit on here, and then just gonna spread it out on here. Like I said about the tips, that I'm not gonna go all the way to the edge, so I'm gonna leave it a little bit to work with. So, and they seem to be working just fine with the watercolor paper and the water, so we'll see how much sparkle is left, but this is nice so far. Nice, even if I put it on the paper or if I have it off of here. So I'm gonna do just a little bit to kind of blend it out. I'm gonna leave it the way it is for now, and then we're gonna get the next color. Take that off, screw that on here. Let's cover this up for now and lay it down. Okay, screw it all the way in. Okay, now try to take off the lid. There we go. Got that off. Make sure that's all the way in there. And I'm actually going to do it right over the paper because it seems to be just fine. So I'm going to do a little bit here and then some there. Then get my water pen and start blending it all. So let some water out and start blending this a little bit. And make sure you have a watercolor paper, otherwise you are not gonna do very good, because the paper might be too thin and it might fall apart, or there might be other problems. So let's get this up here. Okay, and then a little bit maybe in here, just like that. I don't know, but and then we're gonna go towards the next color, which is this midnight blue. Get that off. Get this screwed on here. And this is gonna be towards the top, is why I wanted the darker color. So I'm gonna do it at the very top and then kind of blend it into the other, because it's really, really dark. Okay, and maybe a little bit here in case I need it. Okay, so let's start working with this. Get some water going. Very pretty blue. We'll love this blue. Oh my goodness. This is just gorgeous. Definitely middle of the night kind of a thing. So beautiful. Kind of blend it in together here. Get that to go down. Kind of like a sunset kind of a thing. Okay, and a little bit to overlap. Pull a little bit of this color down. I can grab some here. Okay, so that's what we have here. What do you think? You guys like it so far? So, put that there. I could actually do another sheet. So I have smaller pieces here. Let me put this on here so I can dry out of the way. And we're going to work with this paper that you want. So what I'm going to do is kind of going to smear it a little bit and pick up that color like that. See? Do the other side to pick it up so I don't have to waste it any. I don't like wasting colors. And I have a little spray bottle. Water to it. And try to pick up as much as I can of this color to cover this sheet. We'll see how it turns out. So here's what I have so far. I'll try to cover the whole sheet up. And when I lift it just like that, it lifts it up pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pretty much got the whole sheet covered here. I'm really liking what it's doing to the paper here. And there's just this little bit of glitter left that I'm trying to get it all on here. Okay, I think that's good enough. Here's what we got, and it even has a little bit of glitter to it. It's kind of pretty. So we're going to put that away, and we'll use it on a different project another day. Right now I'm just going to clean the surface, and see there's some, but not that much left over. Okay, got it all washed off, cleaned off, and so now let's keep going. So that sheet is drying. This is what we got. We won't die. We're gonna die cut from it. So I'm gonna let it sit just like that until it dries out, so we can do the embossing and die cut. Let's just try it out. with a dryer. It's mostly dry now. I think that's pretty good. One thing I want to try is if I can find my little gold pieces. Never mind, I don't know where it is. It's okay. So this sheet is dried. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it right in here. Just like that. And we're gonna put it through the machine. So the way it works is like you do a normal embossing folder. So both of them, you open up your big shot. I usually open to all of them, but we will see if we need to do something else because it is the cut and emboss. So, but the paper is very thick, so I'm gonna run it through this way first. And I got new plate just so you guys don't have to see my really old ones. Plus for embossing, it's nice to have them. It slides through really well. So let's open it up and see. Yes, it cut just perfectly. So let's get this out of the way. Put this to the side so it's not in the way. And here's what we got. So I'll open it up for you. So this piece comes out right there. And there's our little nativity scene. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my gold marker. I also have this gold one from them. It doesn't have a name on there that I can see. Oh, it does. It's a sparkle pen. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over the house, the basically everything that got embossed. The star, just like that. I'm gonna go over and color it. You can probably see this coming through now. You could also use the gilding wax on top of it or your ink pad if you're really careful. It will go through. Okay, so this is all this. I love nativity scenes. I love these kind of cards. And actually, I can do different colors if I choose to. You can do the people and the house in gold, and then the animals, and then or the trees in a different color. It's totally up to you what you want to do. And I love the way this glitters. It's so beautiful. But the pen gives me the detail to be able to do like this little staff. I can be very detailed with it, and the hands of the person. So it's completely up to you how close you get, if you want more space, if you want just a little bit on here of where the sheep are. Because it is a brush tip, so you can do very thin lines, like these legs right here I'm doing. See how detailed you can be with it? Where if you're using anything else, it's not as detailed. You could do it in different colors actually. You can do the donkey gray and the people in different clothes. It's kind of up to you what you want to do. I'm gonna keep it gold because I have a lot of color going on in the background anyways. Don't really want to add too much to it. And a camel. I love these blues. Gorgeous. We're going to do the star. And because these are all sparkle pens, it looks just gorgeous. Little sparkles. And then you have these little dashes you can go in and do. Okay, so all this coloring here. And this star, actually, both of these stars do come out. So you can either save them or you can do them, also color them. It's totally up to what you want to do. And actually, I'm not gonna color the leaves up here. I'm just gonna do the little stem on these trees because it's kind of green. I'm gonna leave them the way it is, just so I kind of bring out and make it stand out more. Just those. Okay, missed a couple of more stars here. Add those in here. Okay, so, and actually let's do them. Let's color these stars here. Okay, I'm just gonna glue this on to here. Get some glue and just add it, let's say right here, right there. Okay, so here's what we got so far, and this is going to be the background on there. So what do you guys think? You liking it? And look at all that shimmer. Okay, so let's cut it down to make it fit. So what I need actually, I'm gonna leave that star be. Let's clean my hands a little bit. This is the one that has the 7 in there. So I'm gonna trim just a tiny bit where we have the marker missing to make sure it's all nice and blue. And then we'll go down this way and get it to 7 and just die cut it that way. And I can save this for a different project. So that's that. Now let's get a card base. We're gonna stick this on first. Oh, that one is a little bit long too. Okay, so let's cut this down a bit. Okay. Gonna die cut that. Make sure it all fits just right. Then we're gonna stick this. Actually, what I decided to do before I glue it to the card, I'm gonna score these sides. So this die cutter also has a scorer right on top right there. So I don't want it to be 5. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a quarter on each side, and that will give me the needed extra space to do a dome. So this is sized at 6, so I'm gonna do a quarter on this side. Make sure not the cutter, but the scorer. So I got that. Let's fold that in. Just like that, where we scored it. I'm gonna fold it. Okay, and now the other side. So now this is at 6.5, and then we're gonna, I mean at 5.5, and we're gonna score it there. Okay, there we go. So this should be the right size now. And what we can do, we're gonna take this very strong tape I have here, the red tape, and we're gonna put it, since I'm gonna do it like this, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it right on top of my paper here. Just like that. And this red one is a very strong one, that's why I'm using it. And we could have just glued it on, but we're gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna take these off. And so we're gonna put it on the side right here like that. Okay, so we got one side done. It's probably best to use the perfect size of tape. That way you don't have extra sticking out, or just glue it on. And then on this side, you would pull it a little further and then fold it over, just like that. Okay. So we have this little dome going. Now what we need to do, we're just going to glue the whole thing right to here.